Hello, TV Land. I'm back to tell you some of the warning signs of HPPD because I thought it'd be a good idea to, you know, insinuate about how it all goes down or how it went down for me. A lot of people don't have like warning signs and just get like a sudden onset, but with me and a lot of other people, we get we have warning signs and stuff, and I just wanted to go on about that, and maybe I can stop someone from screwing themselves up more and having to suffer just like a lot of us do. And I'd really like to do that because I think this disorder can be prevented definitely, and you don't have to suffer like me and a lot of other people do. So here it goes. By the way, just so you know, like I don't know why this happens. I don't know how this happens. I just know that HPPD is a real thing, and it's not something to be treading lightly on and think it can never happen to you because it happened to me, happened to a bunch of other people. It can happen to you, and nobody's invincible. So here we go. With me, the warning signs started with when I would smoke pot. I would get flashbacks, kind of feeling like I'm on really hard drugs, and those would last about 15 minutes, and I would get those for about a year. Every time, not every time I smoked pot, but like a lot of the times I smoked pot, and it'd be like increased visuals, kind of like a trippy feeling like everything looks a lot different. And just I would overanalyze everything really hard, just like I don't know. I would look at the world completely differently in not a good way, and it wasn't pot, it wasn't a pot high because I smoked pot a lot before this, and I knew what a pot high was, and this was not a pot high. And I was getting this for about a year, and it ended with me like the flashbacks becoming more and more frequent, and then to a point where I smoked pot, and then all of a sudden I felt something click in my brain, something, and then just I had a major panic attack, thought the world was ending, thought everything around me was ending. My visuals went through the roof, felt like I was going crazy, puking all over the place, just real messed up. People I was with like laughed at me. They're like, "Oh, he's so stoned off fucking one hit." Just like one thing you gotta learn: people like that, they don't care about you. Like you might, if you're having like these symptoms of like HPPD, like the minor symptoms of it, and you're afraid to stop because all your friends, all they do is smoke pot and shit and do drugs. These people might be your friends, but they won't understand, and you can't continue to do drugs if you're doing this. If you feel like this, and there's people out there that do drugs after they've had HPPD, but that's after they've had time to heal and stuff. And personally, I would never do that. But there's people out there, and if you want to continue to use drugs, just honestly give it a break and just realize, like, I wouldn't do it, but just give it a break and just realize the reason why you're feeling so crappy is just because of drugs. And yeah. What else? I don't I don't really know what else to say other than that. That's like the warning signs that I got. Some people do get visual distortions from drugs, and they never get HPPD. And what I can really categorize HPPD as is just intense or mild visuals after drug use with anxiety with it. That's like the big killer. Like some people have the visuals and don't have any anxiety, but with me, I do, and a lot of other people do. And along comes DPDR, derealization, and stuff, and you don't want that because it's not a good time. And I don't know if you have any other questions about it, and you're worried that you might be getting HPPD. There's a site I can point you towards, and it's called HPPDonline.com. And there's a lot of people suffering just like you and me, or maybe you're suffering with us. And yeah, a lot of people is there to help who have HPPD just like me, and we're just all in it together. So if you have any questions, just come on the board and ask us, and we'll see what's up, see what's going on. And yeah, so take care. Over and out.